All right, brothers, I'm on a journey today, man. I'm on a journey that my grandmother sent me on, right? Now, if y'all have heard me talk about my grandmother, especially if y'all have seen Beautiful Faces of Evil, like my grandmother, of course, she was like the bomb grandmother, man, but my grandmother was my oracle. You know what I'm saying? Like her job in my life specifically was to show me the path to life, right? So she's been coming to my dream, man, 2 nights in a row, and it wasn't nothing real spiritual or nothing like that, but I've been like kind of like the hotel I'm staying at, man. Like I've been just focusing on the beauty of this mountain outside of my window, and in this dream, I'm looking outside the window, and my grandmother is kind of telling me to look the other direction. Like, I know the mountain is beautiful, but look the other way. Like, look over there. So today I went on my Google Maps and said, what's in this area? And there's this, the only thing that I can see over here, man, there's really interesting is this, and I think you see a little bit, this museum of some sort. You can see it through the trees over here, man. Right? I heard this nice little pond, and but you'll be able to see it in a minute once I get closer. But I think she wants me to come here because I'll say this, like since I've been here in Thailand, I'm talking about within the first few days, I noticed a connection between me and the people here. Have never been here in my life, but I noticed a connection between the people here. Even when there's a language barrier, there's still a connection. And it's not just about me. I believe there's a connection between the people here, the Thai people, and black people that a lot of people are unaware of. And I'll tell you what made me think this, right? Like, of course, like, when you get in, or one thing that made me think this, of course, like I'll get in the Uber, right? And I'll get in the Uber, man, and I'll see, the lady or the man in the Uber driver, they'll just be vibing to African-American music, whether it's some Tupac, whether it's some Pop Smoke, whatever it is, right? And I said this to somebody, or I mentioned on a video, and somebody said, well, yeah, that's probably just them trying to have good customer service. And I said, yeah, you know what? You're probably right. But what I noticed is, like, y'all know I like hanging around where the locals are. Like the fewer tourists you can see, like that's the part of Thailand I like. So, I was hanging out there in the Bang Na area. I spent a lot of time in Nong Khai. And when you go to these areas, you don't see any tourists. You definitely don't see any other black people. Like in Nong Khai, I was there for almost 2 weeks. You won't see another black person in Nong Khai, right? But when I would go to these markets in Nong Khai, even the people, they weren't able to really speak English. Like you can sit there and point, you pretty much got to point to what you want to eat. You just communicate that way or use the app or whatever. But these people in these markets, they would just be jamming hip hop music. And I'm like, what, what's their fascination with hip hop music? And they don't understand what they're saying. And that just had me scratching my head. I said, it's not that they're doing it for the locals, because the crowd out here doesn't understand what they're listening to. They don't know the artist, nor do they understand, just the music itself, man. And it just made me start thinking, and I just started asking myself, like, there has to be a deeper connection between black people, African people, and the people of Southeast Asia, man. So I'm thinking that's when my grandmother sent me this way, man. I don't know, it's beautiful out here. I can definitely tell you this, and I'm coming up on it now. I can definitely tell you this, man. This is definitely my grandmother's vibe. This is when I say my grandmother's vibe, muddy pond water, high grown grass. She'll be out here fishing till the sun went down. Like, this is definitely her vibe out here, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go in here and check it out and see what it's about. But I'm curious to know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think there's some kind of connection, man, that a lot of people don't understand on why a lot of African Americans are moving to Southeast Asia, man? Let me know what y'all think. So man, I knew my intuition wasn't failing me, man. Like doing a little research here a minute ago and talking to the brother, I found out that there's a lot of direct correlations. Oh, it's amazing up here, bro. I love this kind of stuff, man. It's artifacts. Yeah, it's nice up here. But what he was telling me, he said, yeah, there's a direct, like this. See, you see stuff like this, man, and when when I go to, the museums in Egypt and South Africa, you see similar things, right? And this is what the brother was telling me, and a little research I was doing a second ago. There's a direct correlation between the people of certain parts of Africa and Southeast Asia. And what me and the brother were talking about downstairs is like back in the when the Indian Ocean trade was heavy. I'm gonna talk to y'all while I turn this around. Back when the Indian Ocean trade was heavy, man, like the people of Africa and Southeast Asia were like kinfolk. Like the trade between parts of Africa and Southeast Asia were, and I did a little research, man. There was a lot of heavy gold and jewelry and spices and perfumes and foods trading to the point where African merchants would set up here long term and live in Southeast Asia and vice versa. You would have the merchants of Southeast Asia pretty much relocating and living in parts of Africa as well. All this stuff is neat, man. So think about what that would do to, two groups of people with African origin and people, coming from this part of the country. Think about the automatic bond that these two people would have over however many years of them just commingling and trading. It's kind of like when I'm walking around, man, and I'll see some brothers, some brothers from Thailand, they be swagged up. I'm like, bro, like their swag is just like my swag. And it's not like I'll say this, sometimes I can travel and go to certain parts of the globe, I won't say where, but I can tell when people are quote unquote acting and dressing American. That's one thing I don't see here. When I see a lot of these Thai brothers, man, or this just brothers from this part of the globe, they have their own swag, but I can see myself in them. And it's like I can see some of them brothers sometimes, man, that we can look at each other and just like recognize game, man. It's just like since I've been here, I felt some kind of connection here. Even when I see in this connection I'm speaking of, man, it goes past the language barrier. Because a lot of times when I'm at these markets and they aren't speaking English, there's just still of course there's a language barrier, but there's just still a bond of communicating and love being exchanged, like it's just something familiar. Like it's just something familiar, man. And now it's all making sense to me, man. Even when I'm seeing like the little kids, it's just a connection I can feel here, man. That's slightly different, So I know, and a few people have asked me this, and I've asked myself this question, bro. Like, okay, you know what? You wanted to move abroad, like why not Africa? Like, why wouldn't you want to go back to your home, back to the motherland, right? And my answer to that is, again, like I said a second ago, I think people just have a connection to certain parts of the globe that they really can't understand. They really don't understand why, man. They really don't understand why. So now I'm starting to understand why this place feels more like home to me, right? And I use the word home loosely, right? But when I say home to me, it feels more, like I can attach to it more than I can America. And this is no shade to America. I mean, I love the country I was born and raised in, right? You know what I'm saying? No shade to America. But this place just feels more like home to me. Like familiar. Let me use that word. It just feels more familiar to me than the country that I spent more than, 45 plus years in, man. Almost 50 years in. It feels more familiar. When I say familiar, what I mean is like just the environment, the street food. When I'm out at these markets, man, just the way they're cooking their food, the way they're communicating, the way everything is exchanging, it feels more familiar. Some of the architecture, it feels more familiar. Even the religion that's based here, the way people love, it feels more familiar with something inside of me. You know what I'm saying? The people, going back to the way people interact, the way people love, like, and I know, and I know people are, that Thailand even says we're the land of smiles, and you hear people online all the time saying, hey man, people in Thailand are nice and just kind people. I won't say it's unreal, because it's the way it should be. Like, there are no strangers here. And I think sometimes when they see people that aren't from here, they go even deeper into their heart space to find that love to share, man. And I know that sounds like, oh, that sounds neat. But unless you've experienced the other end of that, you really can't appreciate that. Because see, even in America, there's a lot of love. But there are certain parts in America. There are certain parts in the South. There are certain parts in East Texas that of course years ago, within my lifetime, bro, and even before me, I mean, it just wasn't a thing. So just to experience that love, man, it's more familiar to me, man. And it's crazy too, man, because I'll be seeing people, like I'll see people and I'll say, man, you look just like, in my mind, I'm like, you look just like my partner back home. Like I saw this dude the other day, yesterday at a coffee shop, day before yesterday at a coffee shop I went to, man. I got a partner I grew up with named Ricky Gwynn from Longview, Texas, man. And Ricky looks just like the dude from 2 Live Crew, the Asian guy from 2 Live Crew. I guess he was Asian and black. And I saw a brother, I'm like, man, you look just like Ricky, man. Except he was 100% top, but he had those same features. I see a lot of women. I'm like, man, you look just like the sister back from Longview, man, back from home or back from Dallas. So I see a lot of the features here, man, that kind of, and it's just been in my mind since day one. I'm like, man, there has to be a closer tie that nobody's really speaking about. Even, and I mentioned a second ago, even the way they worship. And me personally, I don't commit to no religion, because I think my journey is taking me somewhere else, right? But like I was doing a little, I won't say research. I Googled a few things a second ago, man, about the religion, and like the connection between the people from Africa and the people from mainly Southeast Asia. And it went down through a rabbit hole of the connection of like Orisha and all these other words that we hear, like a lot of times in Egypt, how both of those people connected on that level. You know what I'm saying? And it made me think about this. It made me think about, because there's a lot of conversation about what the religion was of African people before the religion that African Americans have now. Because, although Christianity is a beautiful thing, it wasn't the original religion of the people that came from Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, they believed something else. What that was exactly, I'm sure there are a million and one different answers. But, I can say that even though I'm not Buddhist, and even though I really don't know a lot about the religion, just being in the presence of people while they worship, or being in the presence of people when they pass the shrines on the street and they kind of give some pray, and seeing the monks move and kind of feeling the vibration from, I'm like, you know what? It resonates more with me. It feels more familiar to me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, it kind of makes sense on why a lot of African American people are choosing to move to Thailand. I mean, yeah, maybe it could be because it's affordable. Maybe it could be because, the women are beautiful or the food is good. But for some people, I believe that just some people, or for pretty much a lot of these people, when they come, they realize it's a deeper connection in that. They realize that, hey, you know what? There's something familiar about this land. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, it could have been that some time ago, man, we had people here that were merchants here or were here for whatever reasons, because when I did the research, there were people here, there were people that descended from Africa and spent time in royal places here and spent time in certain military positions here, man. Like at some point in time, maybe you or maybe I had people that, or had groups of people, or had just a number of generations or whatever that spent some time here. And there's just something inside of us that's just resonating with this place, man. All right, so the video is over, man. But as I was leaving the museum, a brother told me to come down this road. He said, man, you can see some of the houses that people used to live in, man. So the video is over, man. For those that want to stick around, I'm gonna show y'all. It's like a community. I'm not sure if you can see the trees. It's like a community of like little houses showing different kind of cultures of houses that people lived in. So I'm gonna explore this, man, for y'all that want to stick around and explore with your boy. So I guess this is the Hmong style house. Let's check it out. I don't know if people in here, so Hmong house. Oh, this is dope. Oh, okay, it's like I'm just showing you how they lived and what the houses look like. Oh yeah. Dope. I guess these are like the bedrooms over here. There's like a 3-bedroom crib. Open these rooms like this. Nice, man. Yeah, they all pretty much the same. Oh, this is dope. This is a vibe, man. Nice. This joint right here is big. Let's see what it's about. It's the Lua. The Lua. Again, I'm not sure if that's Lua tribe or Lua homemade. Yeah, Lua house. It's a style of house. That's a style. In the past, Lua houses were typically built elevated above the ground. But you got the Lua house. Oh, this is nice. This whole setup. Even before you go inside, look at the outside, yo. Oh yeah, it's the truth. This looks like something you would see on a beach in Malibu somewhere, man. Check it out. Oh, this is spacious. I'm assuming. Oh, these floors don't seem too stable. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here. But if I fall through, it'll be all right. I guess this would be like a living room. Man, this is like a modern day setup here. This would be like a living room right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a big space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not gonna walk. This floor is like it's about to fall through. But back there, look like 2 bedrooms in the back. Then maybe even like a dining area. I mean, this is top notch right here, man. This is the mean style. Got the front right there. Go to the side to see though. See what this one's like. Oh, this is huge. This is be the kitchen area here. Oh, this is a little bit more dimensional with the wall set up like this. Let's go this way first. Come back here. Oh, this could be like this could be a bedroom. This could be anything back here. Master bed. I don't know what that would be. Come around this corner here. Oh, then you got the bed set up right here. So this might be like a master bedroom with the bed here, and then just like a chill area over here. Like, you know what? Like we just balling like that. We're gonna have a whole nother. Then come out to the living room. Got your fire area over there. Keep the house warm and do some cooking over there, I guess. Keep the shoddy on the wall over here. Living room area. Boom, front door. You know what I'm saying? Another little just, I don't know, guest chilling area. And then, oh, then you got the water well over here. So they got the water well in the inside of the house at this one. Yeah, they balling out of control with this. And then you come back around here. Ah, there's another bedroom. Yeah, so this is a nice setup too, man. I'm kind of fitting the whole water well in the bedroom type setup. That's baller. You know what I'm saying? Then going out the front door. Huh. This is the Lahu style crib here, man. It's nice. It's super elevated. Yeah, it's got a lot of elevation on this one. Maybe one like this was built for, you know, closer to the water or something. Like I got this big front chill area, entertaining guest type vibe. You know what I'm saying? And your little son come out here and chill. And go on the front door. Nice. Smaller setup, but it's still nice. Come in, look to the right, you got your fire area, kitchen. Come this way, man, got a bedroom. See, a lot of these are set up just like modern day apartments, man. Come in here, you got your bedroom. All right. And I guess this middle area, you can make a living room or slap another bed there or some kind of working area. And then boom, another bedroom over here. Yeah, so this is a tight setup. You know, so yeah. So if nothing else, man, these homes let you know that, hey, you know what, the mega mansions that everybody wants to have now, the 5,000 square foot, the 10,000 square foot, yeah, those are good, and I'm not saying let's get them, but at some point in time, man, just small and being close to family and having something simple. Because even the big dogs we looked at, they were still just small family units, man. So hey, give you something to think about.